Evil Squid Comics Podcast. We are part of the Collector's Maze Network.
Don.
Scott.
Andrew.
Plot holes, or the plot holes. Sean Murphy's The Plot Holes.
I'm a big fan of Sean Murphy. Usually.
Are you? What else did he do? Anything I would know?
He did the art on the that Remender book with the guy who was like a biker.
Like a biker. Huh. Okay.
Future, and he was all addicted to his stuff. I can't remember the name of that.
Okay. So he's more known for his art?
Yeah, he's more of an artist and writer.
Okay.
What?
Was the Wake?
He did do the Wake as well with Scott Snyder.
What was the... No, the Remender one was the Future one.
Yeah.
God, what was that called?
Okay. Well...
He did some Batman stuff. No, he's cool. Sean Gordon Murphy's a good artist.
Yes, very good artist. Basically with the plot holes, it feels like it's trying to be this like very meta type of book where it's like, let's take, comics or art and see what would happen if we put them into this thing where they're having to... They're real in this other alternate area, and they're trying to make sure that the overall books and stories we know get to continue to live on or make the cut. Otherwise, especially with the digital age and things, they could get like almost deleted from existence. And so part of their job is to try to make sure that these stories basically live on and continue to be available to people. And it's a superhero team, but it's also based off of one person who went out there and got different characters from some of these different stories and brought them together to try to go in and help maintain these areas. And do you remember what the damn bad guys were called? There was something in there, this weird octopus looking thing that went flying around and would it would go in there and it would try to destroy like the stories in different ways. And so that's part of their mission, is to go out there and kill this thing before it could destroy different characters and the stories in general.
I feel like the concept, like someone thought, this sounds kind of cool, but the whole thing seems kind of half-baked. Other than the art being kind of cool and the character designs being cool, I feel like the story is very...
I'm glad you said that. I mean,
very mediocre.
I feel so. Yeah, I think the characters are pretty cool. I like some of the character design. I like some of the ideas, I think, behind the characters. You said the art is cool, but the idea is interesting. But the execution is something to be desired there.
It's kind of like you have the innovative idea, but the execution is just like, it's just a basic action adventure story with nothing really original about it other than the concept.
Yep, yeah. It even tries to have like a little bit of a twist in there, and it kind of falls a little flattish to me. I mean, it's okay, and it made sense with things, but at the end of the day, you're right. I didn't feel like it really... I guess in some ways I really couldn't see the point. You're right, because it just almost feels like a normal... It follows the normal story beats throughout, even though trying to be this kind of interesting concept.
And I think the main character, he's kind of like an everyman, and he's not super interesting, I would say. It's kind of like your straight man thrown into like a weird situation or whatever. And I didn't really care that much about the characters. It didn't really draw me in from a characterization standpoint. So.
You didn't care much about the characters, huh? Okay. No, I thought some of the characters were kind of interesting there a little bit. Or maybe it's more from their design, though, than anything else.
Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I think the characters are...
But you're right. There wasn't much of a build-up of some of those characters.
Yeah. Maybe it was trying to do too much in too short of a space. Because it's only like 4 or 5 issues.
You're right. It's not very long.
And they introduce all these new characters, and each one has like their own backstory, and it just kind of feels kind of crammed together.
Yeah, but their backstories are given quick.
Yeah. So he did The Wake. He did Chrononauts.
Chrononauts. I remember that one.
Tokyo Ghost.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Okay.
He also did Joe the Barbarian.
Yeah.
And he did Punk Rock Jesus.
Yeah, I love
Punk Rock Jesus.
And then he's done like a future Batman thing, Batman
White Knight.
White Knight. There's been like 2 or 3 series that he's been doing recently.
Which he does write and draw.
Yep. So anyway, that's the major hits. It's like, you like really like an artist, but then you can't, like, you get put on the spot and you can't freaking remember
like
what they've done.